I think it's my stomach. Could be Eden's too.
No, it's yours.
It's mine. All right. How are you all? Eden is behind me. Look. Hang on. I'll go this way. Did you see her better now that I've changed my room around? So you'll see more of her. And don't forget to put yourself in live chat and don't forget the thummies, please. Do you want me to do the thing, Eden, or are you doing it?
Oh, I'll do it.
I can do it.
No, I just clicked on the wrong video.
Oh,
No,
I can do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I can do
it
it.
for 20 minutes.
Right. All right. 20 minutes. All right. There we go. Back to the chat. Hi, Eden. And I'm going to do my knitting and so you can see Eden. I'll go this way. There's Eden. And I'm going. We've got our coffee. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm sitting right here, Eden. You can ask me. I know you. Hi, Racing. How are you? She said, Lisa, hello, dear, and Eden. How's things, Racing? Been watching your videos too. 2, 4, 5, hang on, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I got a hat and Eden's going, hello, Reese. I'm great. Oh, that's good. Because I'm doing my Christmas stockings. Yes, I'm doing them early because I'm doing some for the foundation room for Eden's coordinator and I'm doing some for the palliative care ready to go to them at Christmas. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Oh, yeah, the Buddhist lunch. And we'll have to go to the chemist tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll probably go beforehand and we'll just go to Chemist Warehouse. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So just got to make sure I have the right amount of stitches. So yes, tomorrow is our Buddha's lunch. So that'll be nice to hello, Shakita. She said, happy Friday. Happy Saturday from me.
Why didn't you go today?
Because got to do shopping and everything. What's going on for tomorrow? Well, tomorrow being Sunday for us, Racing. Eden, what's going on tomorrow? Racing.
Tomorrow is the Buddhist lunch.
Buddhist lunch. Tomorrow, yeah. On Sunday for us, which will be your Saturday night, we have every fortnight we have the Buddhists put on a free lunch, and we go to every fortnight. And tomorrow is the fortnight again, so we'll go to have the free lunch, and I think the lady's cooking spaghetti bolognese, and you get a little like a little biscuit and maybe some fruit beforehand, and then you'll get the lunch, and then you'll get a dessert. You don't know what dessert is until it comes, and each fortnight you saw it. She'll tell you it probably be well, she's saying it's spaghetti bolognese tomorrow, but it could be something else. They'll change their minds as you know, so that's what we do. And that starts at, you can get there by 12. Lunch is about 12:30. You have the lunch from 12:30 to 1, and that's so yeah. And that Racing said nice, and she says yummy. It is yummy, and you know what? We do have some moaning myrtles,
Yeah.
as I call them. We'll have a whinge about something about the lunch, and you turn around and say, for God's sake, stop your moaning. You're not paying for it. I'd be different if I was paying for it and I didn't like it. Well, then I would, have some. But because you don't pay for none of it, so I hope Socks makes the dessert. Or me too, Eden. He makes good dessert. Last fortnight we had an orange cake. That's the man's name, Socks. I don't know if that's his real name, but he goes by Socks. And then the fortnight before that, we had a lemon cake with ice cream. It was nice.
Was it vice versa? Because I thought we had lemon cake last time.
Oh,
And the orange cake
Oh,
before.
yes, you were looking forward to seeing pictures. Oh, definitely racing. We always take pictures. We'll take pictures of us going around, and then we'll take pictures of us around there, and we'll do a video while we're there. And we'll yeah, we always take pictures, and I always make a video out of the pictures that we do because I like to show what we've done and what we've eaten and where we've been and that. So yeah, so there'll be pictures. There will be. It'll be in a video. I'll get Eden to make it. Yes, Mum takes pictures. I do, don't I, Eden? I think I overdo it with the pictures sometimes,
There you
but yeah, I do take pictures, and I like to put, Well, are you able to reach that? While you're talking about pictures, I better delete the pictures that I've got on here because Eden just did a video for me to go up for tomorrow. So, and because I used my old iPad for Eden to make the videos for me, I set it up and she does it for me. So I better take take the photos off here, so then that way when I get new ones, then because I've got other photos here that I need.
I wondered why you didn't include them.
The other photo because I wanted the stockings just to go up for tomorrow because I wanted them as separate videos.
Yep.
So in that way I can what did you put for the heading, Eden, for the stockings?
Christmas stocking.
Okay. I don't know how many are actually there for you to have counted to put by whatever, but yeah, there was just way too many. So I've got 3 more of the stockings to do with I love your hair. Thank you, Eden. I got 3 more. I do my cord. I crochet my cords, and they go on. I think can I reach this one? I'll show you. And it goes like this. So there's the cord as it is. I've done my end, but I then sew them on the inside here of the yellow. But I use the yellow yarn. Depending on what color I finish here with is the color I sew them into. I made that mistake once before that I used the color I started with down here, and you noticed it. So, but not that it matters because it gives it a bit of color, a bit of nice thing. Racing scene, how's your weather been? It's been cold for me. Since Tuesday, was it, Eden?
Yeah.
We've had rain. So we're actually getting our autumn that we should be getting, but a bit of winter at the same time. I think it got to 15 degrees yesterday, which I think worked out to 56 degrees, 53 degrees, I think it was Fahrenheit for you guys. It's been cold.
I was racing in America, is she?
Your racing's in America.
Cool.
Idaho. I think
Idaho.
I think it's Idaho. Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah, I think it's Ohio that she's in. She's in. So it's cold here too. Yeah, it's OMG. That's so beautiful. Yes, they are. They turn out really good, and they don't take long to make racing. The knitted stockings. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 photos. Not enough to do the next video, but there will be by the time I'm finished. So I just need to get rid of the photos here and whatnot. So yeah, don't forget the thumbs, please. So we have had some cold weather this week. It's raining today, and in a little while, Lara, my oldest daughter's gone to the Vinnie's today because they have a young girl volunteering, but she needs a lot of one-on-one. So Lara's gone to do. Oh, there you go. I was in Idaho, now driving to Ohio, where I love. See, I knew there was Idaho and Ohio. Idaho would be ideal if I even know.
Yeah.
We had racing. That's cool. Racing. Even though we have a little running joke, we have a suburb called Ivanhoe. So we go Ivanhoe every time we hear it. So when we hear Idaho, we sort of say the same thing. So, but it's only a little joke. It just hello, Suzanne. How are you? I hope you're good. We're good here. Eden says hello to Suzanne, and then Racing says you were right. I knew you mentioned about Idaho and Ohio that, but I knew you've said in other people's chats that that's where you've been and whatnot, and I was sort of trying to remember which one. I knew it was one or the other, but I always know somebody in the chat will tell me the right thing. So I don't like giving out the wrong information because sometimes you say one and they're somewhere else. But yeah, you're America. America is a bit like you've got a lot of states, but we've only got um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 states with 2 territories. So we don't have as much states as what America have.
America has a billion.
America has 48, don't they?
Yeah.
That's without counting the two that makes 50, Hawaii and
Mexico?
no, Mexico is part of North America. Hawaii and someone else, I don't know. But yeah, so but then in my state there is Racine says I'm reading it off my iPad because it takes a little bit to come over. And Outcon, Idaho, they say Idaho, Ida. We have Idaho. We do. That's a good one. Oh wow, that sounds a bit like our Ivanhoe, because in Victoria where I am, I'm in Melbourne. Well, Melbourne's the capital of Victoria, so there's a lot of suburbs. There's too many to name all of them, and because where Ivanhoe is, if you go that way on the train, as soon as you hear it, that they'd announce it on the train. It's
Ivanhoe.
And whatnot. So you always go Ivanhoe, and you go, oh, okay. Wonder how much money he's made today. So it's just our little joke, and you sort of
out in like Oi coin.
Yeah, out in, not Oitacon. You did write out there, so didn't you? Outcon Idaho, they say Idaho. Hi, Idaho. We Idaho. We do who. I like that. That is so funny. That is so funny. But it's funny how you can make funny little rhymes out of one suburb that sort of catches your demeanor. So, and we have like cancels, like where I am, I come under what they call the city of Hume, which that's our council if we need anything done, and then we've got the city of Yarra, and then there's the city of Mombolt, then there's the city of Wyndham,
Marybeck.
and the city of Marybeck, and it is it's sort of, you think, really. So we got a few different and then there's the city of Whittlesea, then there's the city of Nabuk,
Yeah.
Nabuk. But the city of Marybeck never used to be Marybeck. It used to be the city of Moreland. But I know somebody somewhere went off their rocker and decided we need to change the name. And we're going to have a coffee because Eden says I smell coffee. Well, I've got two. I've got Eden's with the shh. And then on this side, it has Mickey saying, call me. So, without spilling any, because we've changed our room around, because my table used to be over there where you can see the pillows. But I've moved it. I'm drinking squirt soda.
What's squirt soda?
Yeah, Eden said, "What squirt soda? Is that like that Pokemon dude squirt?" and it's in the shape of him.
Hmm.
And my one has, I'm the number one dad. I'm most impressive father, number one dad in the galaxy H&H. The force is strong
With this
in
one.
this one. Beautiful cup. I love Mickey, says Eden. And beautiful cup. So that'll be for you.
Mhm.
And I'm the number one dad and number one mum. I'm both. I got these in at my local supermarket because when Father's Day came in September, they bring these cups out and different cups out. So, but I liked them, so I thought, well, because Father's Day been and gone, they had them on special. I think I only paid $3 after all that. No, it's made out of lemons. Oh, there you go, Eden. It's made out of lemons.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Because if you say squirt, you'd have to squirt the lemons, wouldn't you?
It'll be like a
Mm.
solo or something.
And then you asked again, what is squirt soda? It's like a sour soda, Eden, Racine said.
Mm-hmm.
Like a sour soda. Okay. Well, that'd be one drink that I won't be drinking then, even if I could get it here in Australia. So, he's Eden. So, yeah, so now my table is, well, my table's now near the wall with this neighbour. Not that neighbour. That's the bad one. Oh, Eden's breakfast is ready.
Yep. You want to come for a walk?
All right, we're going to go for walkies down to the kitchen. So you'll have to all come with us. And that way you can, so I can get Eden's. We'll go down in the dark. So sorry if you see darkness. I'm still here. See, I'm still here. I should have the light on actually, but I don't. But
And we'll have an ice cream.
and then we'll have an ice cream. All right. And whatnot. So there is light on now. There's light at the end of the tunnel. So they say.
Were you talking to me?
Oh, anyone that's listening. I'm up for a trip, says Racing. This is our kitchen. Let me get this out first.
Hello.
Sorry that you can hear my fan. We've got to have the fan on for the oven, so.
How are you? How are you, Racine? What's for breakfast? Fish and chips is for breakfast. I'm having fish and chips.
Well, call it brunch because of what time it is now. But yeah, that's what she's having. And I'll turn that off so we don't. All right, you ready, Eden?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get all this organised for you. And then don't forget to take photos if you do.
Yeah, I'll take a photo and send it to you.
Yeah. And then you get a decent amount of chips, don't you?
Mm.
I think like you've got more in this one. And then tomorrow we'll get rid of this tray. I might get away with this one again for a bit longer, maybe.
Yeah, we'll get
Get it for a bit longer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
This is breakfast. No Vegemite, Suzanne. That'll
me.
be Mum.
That's me. I had Vegemite and cheese sandwiches yesterday. I'll go upstairs, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And just when you finish, just do what you got to do and then in the sink. Yeah, no, that's me with Vegemite sandwiches. Eden has Vegemite, but she's not. Well, out of all the three of us, I'm the biggest Vegemite person. Eden will have it occasionally, but it's very rare. And Lara, my oldest daughter, oh yes, she might have it on a bit of toast, but that is far in between. But I'm the Vegemite lover, so I'll have something in a minute. So Asin said I ate steak and eggs for my breakfast this morning. Oh wow! We'll be driving. We will drive for 2 more hours, and I'll eat pizza for dinner. Oh wow! How long does it take you and Tom to get from where you were from Idaho to Ohio? What's the hour? How many hours does it take you to do that? Racing. And I'm having coffee. Let's go shopping. Go shopping where? Racing probably stops somewhere shopping, but she's going to have pizza for tea. So, and does Tom's truck have a place where you can heat in his truck, heat up something to eat, or will you stop somewhere for pizza? Because that would be interesting. So are you knitting more stockings? Yes, I am knitting more stockings, Suzanne. Did you end up finding the pattern? Was it you that was asking about the pattern? I went looking for it, but I couldn't find it. If you need to, Suzanne, find me on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and if you need the pattern, I can send you the take a picture and send you the pattern that I've got. 2,200 miles. Well, that's to me that sounds like drive 3 day. Oh, 3 days it takes you to get there. Okay, so that's 2,200 miles, 3 days. Okay, that'd be like me getting from here to Queensland, by the sounds of it. I don't know what that would be like because I don't drive interstate because they're mad drivers. They're bad enough here in Victoria than any other state. I think it's about 8 hours or so if you go up to the border. They'll never found your exact pattern. I can email you. Is your email? Yes, my email is listed in the about page. If you want to email me, and I can take the picture for you and send it to you if that helps. Because, like I said, I found that pattern years ago, and I don't like I said. I download so many patterns, it's just not funny. So yeah, if you want, hit me up on my email, and I'll send you a copy of the pattern for you. All right, so then that way you'll get the exact pattern to what I've got, and that's so. Like I said, I can't remember where I do so much googling. It's I just I don't know. I just do so much googling. I go on all these sites, and I should have written it down on that bit of paper to what site I got it from, but I didn't think of it at the time. So which I really should start doing that when I get when I download photos. I should do it. I just got your email address. Yeah, it's I just I have that one. I do have a different one, but that's a private one. But the one that I use for YouTube is the one that's in my about page. That's the one that you'll get me on more than my other one. My other one is a private one, so I don't give that one out. So the one that I do use is the one that's on here. So yeah. But I will get the photo and have it. I will take a photo of the pattern for you, Suzanne, so that way you can have them. And if you get stuck on any of it, like the first row is pretty easy to do. The second row is the one where you've got to, where you make your stitch. And then after that, it's, pretty, well, to me, it's pretty much easy because I've done a lot of them. But to start off with, you think, oh, what am I doing? And then once you get to know the pattern, then it sort of comes naturally, if that's the way you can say it. But yeah, but that's what I do. So, and because I think I've made so many of them, and I know the pattern off by heart, so. And you never use many stitches either, so that's what makes it a little bit more easy to do as well. So I thought I heard a bit of thunder. I could be wrong. Well, probably hearing things. And where I live, it's an old. A racing said, Suzanne, hello. But I could be wrong. And sometimes this being an old estate, the houses do creak, so it's okay. It's probably just could have even been a plane going across. I'm not really quite sure, but I do live in the flight path of the planes because I'll come over and then I'll go over to our main airport. And occasionally, if I'm in a different suburb that's 5 train stops down, I think it is, there's another flight path that way, but it goes to a smaller airport called Essendon Airport, where some commercial flights, smaller planes will pull in them or anything, and that's where the helicopter is for those that, if you're up at if you've been in an accident or another hospital that's miles away, that's a few hours away, they'll send that ambulance, the flying doctor's ambulance, off to help out to bring the patients back this way. We do have two trauma hospitals that will take patients that come in from the ambulance, so which is good. And one's down if it's about half an hour down, if you go by bus over to a suburb and then get the tram that will drop you out the front. And now you can get a train and get off if you go in the city, then get the train back out. So Eden's asking Racine how you are. Racine said before she was great. Did you forget? So then you can get the train and get off at, I think, Parkville now or something. So, and then you can just walk up and then you're at the hospital. So, but yeah. So that could have been a smaller plane going over. Because at one stage we used to get, I reckon, about 3 planes nearly in a matter of 5 minutes. Now, I haven't heard one since I've been up. So, I won't, we won't talk about that bit. All right, that's my coffee done. And Racine's saying, Suzanne is saying, hi, Racine. I'll be back. I'm just going here. Just need to I got to pick my phone up. And I wanted to get my phone so that way I can have it near me. I'm great, ready. I'm ready to not move in the truck. I want to crochet now. You don't crochet while you're in the truck, while Tom's driving in the truck. You wait until he stops, do you? And then you can sit and you enjoy eating. Eden will be enjoy eating. It sounds like she's nearly finished by the sounds of it. Do you drive, Racine, or the passenger? Racine's the passenger. She is the passenger in the truck. I don't think I've ever heard her mention about driving the truck. So I'll put that up there so then I know where that one is. It makes it easy to lean him up against there. So, I thought I took him off. I must have left him on. Cool, says Suzanne. I thought I took little chewbucca off. That'll teach me for leaving him on, isn't it? I'm just a passenger, said Racine. Hey, the passenger does a good job because they're keeping the driver company and keeping them on the straight and narrow. So you've got an important job there, racing. And it's nice to be able to travel with your partner and your husband. You get to see, the outs and abouts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, I crochet and knit, but I'm crocheting a triangle scarf that has a lot of stitches that I have to see what I'm working on, and I can't do when the truck is moving. Oh, well, that's fair enough. If you can't do it while the truck's moving, you want to be able to concentrate on that too. Eden says, cute Chewbacca. Hey, Callie, she said, hey, Lisa and Eden and Cat. How are you, Callie? How you been? I can hear Eden coming up the stairs because I can hear her listening to me. Callie says, yes?
Is Kelly with an I or a Y?
She's with an eye. And Kelly's going, hi, Suzanne. Suzanne saying, cool racing, you can stitch as your driver drives. Yeah, she could, but I think she probably might get a bit of a... And Suzanne says, hi, Kelly. Eden says, hi, Kelly. And Nightbot's saying, thank you, Suzanne, for hanging out with me today. Hello, Kelly. Hello, dear. Hey, pardon?
Silly Nightbot.
Oh, no. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. There's Eden, Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
I think I'll knit the mini stockings as gift card holders. Yes, you can do that. That would be one way of doing it. Hey, Joy. Joy, how are you? How's things with you?
Racine or Suzanne said they sent you an email.
Yes, I got to go. I think it was Racine, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
One. I'll go and have a look at that in a minute. And Racine said hello to Joy. And Nightbot saying, be respectful, please. And hello, Joy, says Eden. Yes, I think that was Racine. I've got to go and check it out. And if you want to ask for a joke, typing joke like what Eden just did. And Nightbot says, Eden, what's orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. So if you need to, I don't. And Kelly's saying hello to Joy. And Suzanne's asked for a joke. So Nightbot says, Suzanne, I saw a documentary on TV last night about how they put ships together. I was riveting. He comes up with some. So this is why Nightbot can be funny at times. But if you need to have your channel drop, let us know because I don't have the command for Nightbot to do that. I haven't had it on there for quite a while because I've had one YouTube channel keep abusing it. So if you need your channel drop, please let us know and we will do it for you. And I don't do weather either because the same channel abused that too. So
I think you were just a troll then.
no, he wasn't a troll.
Okay.
And a lot of people have a lot of trouble with him.
Okay.
And Suzanne's laughing at the joke. That was a good joke, wasn't it, Suzanne? That was a really, really good.
I like the carrot one.
I know, that was a good one too. He was really, really cute, wasn't he? That was really good, that one. So, but yeah, he was good. But he does come up. So if you need your channels dropped, we can do. So I'll probably do that. Let me just do this, and I can start dropping some now, so that way people can go. I mean, I don't know if you're just. I want to mark off my line, so then I know where I'm up to.
I'll go in my room. My phone's got to go on charge.
Okay, and I'll drop some links now while I'm sitting here, before I do any more knitting. So that way I can drop them. And Eden's gone into a room, that's why you can Lisa, I email what I crochet when I stop. You can see what I'm crocheting. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Racine. I'd love to see. That would be nice to see that. I love seeing people's work. It's amazing. Racine asked for a joke. Nightbot says, Racine, what do you call a cow on a trampoline? A milkshake. Hey, Eden, you might need to turn down a little bit. Eden. Yeah, you need to turn down a little bit or close your door. Sorry, guys. Yeah, sister, I can hear the Suzanne, I joined your channel. Oh, beautiful. That's why I'm trying to get into that habit of dropping people's links. So then that way, if you're not friends with someone, at least that way, you can, all meet up together. Racine, do you ever come through New Jersey? Oh, now that's a good question. I'm not sure whether she goes through New Jersey. I'm guessing that's what the in the J, New Jersey. Maybe, I'm not really sure. I think she has been that way before. So, and I hope that you get the chance to connect up with people that are here, because it'd be nice that we all can come, that we all can become friends. And thank you, Racing. One day maybe I'll um Suzanne said, thank you, Racing. One day maybe I'll post my makes. Not often I'll go to New Jersey. Okay. I know NY is New York. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is New Jersey. That would be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice to see some of your hey Chris. How are you, Chris? How's things been for you, Chris? I know I had another one up here. I've got to find it. I hope things are okay with you, Chris, as well. I'm trying to find. I have. Isn't it awful? You try and find something and you can never find it. There it is. Because I went straight past it. And Kelly's going, Chris, hey, and Eden's going hello to Chris as well. I know some of the people that I am putting links up to. I know they don't have nothing. No, they don't have content on their channel, but and they're happy to support others. But I'm just, you know, sometimes you don't need to have content, and they can still get their community tab if they wanted to post something on their community post. So. And Chris is saying hello to Eden, Racing, Suzanne, and Kelly. Racing said, with company, we drive south to Florida, Kansas, and Idaho. Oh, that'd be nice, going through all those countries. And Racing's going, hello, Chris. So I just like to make sure everybody gets their names out there. There, and I think I got it. If I've missed you, please let me know, because it is so easy to miss people to put down. So, yeah, there, all done. All right, so I think I've got them all. Eden will probably check to make sure that I've got everybody. So, Chris says, thank you. Content soon, maybe working towards it. That's okay. I know. Oh, did I forget Shakita? Oh, did I knew I'd see. I told you I'd miss somebody. Did you remember how to do Shakita? I do remember how to do it, and I forgot all about Shakita being in the chat. See, this is why I'm so glad that Eden is in the chat, because I didn't go all the way up, and I do remember how to do that, Eden, that you showed me how to do that, because I had to do the same thing with Joy. So yes, I do I do remember how to do that one. Thank you, Eden, for remember. And then Suzanne's saying hello to Chris, which I need to go right down. Chris, and what does YTFP stand for? I'm just guessing YouTube Future and Past. Oh, YouTube for posting. It's my posting name originally. Okay. Great job, says Eden. 2, 4, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Can you drop my link? I share jokes. Racing, didn't I drop your link already? But I can do it again. I think I did, but I'll do it. I will redo it again. I can do that again because oh no, I don't want Facebook. Go away. I didn't want Facebook. I thought I had, but that's okay. I can redo it again. Or did you do it, Eden? Okay, thank you. I cannot hear Eden's noise. Oh no, that's because I got to turn it down a little bit. She's probably got it loud enough for her to do so. Thank you, said Racing. That's okay, Racing. I don't mind. I'm in another room, Suzanne. Ha ha. And even Chris thank you, Chris. Thank you for dropping Racings as well. So if I don't get somebody, I know Chris and Eden will do it for us. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I've got to make sure I have 14 stitches this time to decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Chris, I'm going to try and do a longer live today. I don't need to. Shakita, I just joined your channel. Oh, beautiful. Sorry, tablet is slow. Don't be sorry. These things happen. So, Lisa and Eden dropped it. That's okay. Thank God. And no, Racine, you know what? The more, to me, I look at it, if I drop it, Eden drops it, and Chris drops it, at least somebody's covering everybody. And it's great that we're able to drop it. I know you probably had it drop 3 times, but at least um I'm just grateful that somebody else, just in case I forget to drop it, at least I've got, a couple of mods in to do it for me. And I'm so grateful for what they do for that too. And I'm so grateful for everybody being here, and I'm so grateful for the lurkers that are lurking away and the people that watch the replay. I am just so grateful for that too. So, and I enjoyed everybody's company, and I know that a lot of you enjoy the company too, and so and that so. And I like to try and get people, help. I like enjoying being with people, and if they say to me, "Well, I need these many hours," and then I'm monetized, and then I go, "Okay, I've got another iPad." Bang! I'll run a playlist, So Suzanne said I-95 goes from Maine to Florida, down the US East Coast through New Jersey, sort of, and PA by Cali. Oh, are you not far from how far away, Suzanne, are you from Cali to go and see? PA is Philadelphia, Eden. I I think that's what it is, Philadelphia. Yes, Philadelphia, because Kelly's in Philadelphia, and I recall Kelly saying that as well. I see how you both work great together. Yeah, that's what we try and do, Racing, because you know I'm all for helping the small, try and get small channels out there. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me, Racine, I'm not a Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Eden. There you go. Not Philadelphia, meant to, Pennsylvania. See, this is why I'm glad that I have people in the chat. If I have the wrong pronunciation, I know people in the chat will help me out. by telling. So Pennsylvania, that's right. I should remember that because Kelly always says Pennsylvania. Okay, cool. Racine, I like to I lost my trail of thought when I was I like to try and get around to watching everybody and give them a hand in helping them out. And the company, I like the company because I Kelly said right. I always remember Kelly saying Pennsylvania because she says when she in her lives and that. So but I like the company and I like to see what everyone's doing and being there. I try and help everybody out, but as you know, you guys, how are you, Kelly said, and depending where you are in America to how far ahead that I am and what time you guys can, some of you guys go live. If I'm up, I might come in and, you know, sometimes when Kelly will even tell you, sometimes when she's live, I'll pop in and say, hi, Kelly, it's 1:28 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. Oh, you're up late. Yeah, well, it's I'm not tired to go to bed yet. But then I'll stay in for a few minutes and then, and then I'll go, no, I am going to bed because I'm starting to fall asleep. So there are times where I'll probably be in your lives early hours of the morning for me, but later on in the day for you guys. So I try and get there. I really try and get there to support a lot of people. It doesn't always work, but I do try. There's never, as they say, there's never enough hours in the day to do anything. And I totally agree with that. So I see you like and share what I see you like to share what Toyota 8 crochet. You do beautiful work. I did yeah, who was that for? I try and I do try and share a lot of my work. And I mean, like, if I could, I'll just see if I can reach my bag because I took a lot of. I did a video the other day where I took um all my makes to the hospital. So I wanted to So I always share when I take my makes up, and I took up quite a few. It was 4 crochet blankets. One was, I think, was it two done in my 10-ply yarn, which is my spot saver yarn, and I did a scrap one because I had the plan. I had plans of doing a scrap, a different blanket, crochet blanket. I was going to do it in squares, using two strands of yarn. But I thought if I take that to palliative care, it's going to be too heavy for the patients, which is for palliative care for us, but hospice for you guys in America. But that's going to be too heavy. And if someone's going to take it home to wash it, and you've got to lay it flat to dry, it's going to take too long to dry. So I unpicked all eight, all eight squares I've made, and I turned it into a scrap one. And I'm in the middle of doing this one, so I'll show you racing. So let me reset that. I like to see what you were crocheting on. Autocorrect messed up the last sentence. Just ignore it. Okay, I'll ignore. So I got to sew in my ends here, which I've got to do. So whatever scraps of yarn that I got, I've been putting it in, and then I finished this last scrap blanket I did. I put black when I finished. I make it as a 42-inch blanket. So I think, well, that's enough. Just if they're in bed to put them around their body, or if they're in the chair on the lap, So, and that. So I put when I finished it, I put this black around the finished because I was going to do it with white, but because I thought I had white in the middle, I'm not doing it on the outside. So, there's my stitch marker, so you know that's where I finished off because I ran out of orange. But the 10-ply is in the middle. Yes, it turned out a little bit wonky in the middle, but it has worked out just because I think probably shouldn't have put the 10-ply here, but it has worked out really. That's what I've done so far. So I do have a couple of ends to sew in. So Kelly is a few hours west of me. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. So now I've got this to do, and I'm using my I don't know if you can see it, my 4.5 millimeter needle. That's the one that I'm using, but I haven't got any scrap yarn to put on at the moment. So so I haven't worked on this one because I was waiting to get. I mean, I do have yarn I can use to put in there to get it going. So once I sort of finished, so I just sort of did have a bit of orange left from when I did my Christmas stockings with the orange. And Eden's saying the orange is gorgeous. The orange, did it come through as orange? Oh, it does when I'm sitting here, doesn't it? So it comes through orange, which is good for a change because when I sat over there, it wasn't showing you orange. So must be because the light might be better on this side of the room to where I'm sitting. So that's probably why you can actually see it as an orange. So I used up the orange because that's what I had left of the Christmas stockings. So I thought, okay, orange, OMG, that is beautiful. Thank you, Race. And I like to I do them. I took up 4 crocheting blankets up to the hospital for palliative care, and the nurse up there was just so excited about getting these blankets. And so I've taken 7 crochet blankets this year, and mind you, I've only picked up doing the granny square blanket this year. So since January till Wednesday for me just gone, and it would have been Tuesday night for you guys, I've taken 7 crochet blankets up. And the same area that palliative care, hospice care for you guys, I take the Christmas stockings for the staff, and I do put a coffee sachet in there, and I also put a couple candy canes and some lollies. This year I was thinking also maybe getting for them 2 boxes of chocolate, some chocolate for them as well, for the staff to say thank you for all the work that they do, because um they don't get a lot. I mean, they'll get thanks from the thing, but I think their love for their job goes unnoticed, and I want to do something for them. So that's what I do, and that's good on you, Sid Eden. But I do like doing that. So that's why I say I do try and donate as much as I can. Plus, I did the last of my lovies. The Weasleys and Darth Vader and Winnie the Pooh have gone up to the hospital too for Eden's coordinator. Are you putting a lolly for Henny? Yes, I can put. No, remember, Eden, we're buying her the chocolate. You said she likes dark chocolate, so she's getting dark chocolate. Remember, a block of chocolate, because she'll probably have that eaten before she gets home. Remember, you said she likes the dark chocolate, so that's what we're doing for Henny. Henny is Eden's coordinator, volunteer coordinator, boss. So she's got to do what Henny says that she's got to do. But remember, Eden, we were going to do the chocolate. That's right. Yeah, you forgot. I know you forgot. But we were doing the chocolate because you did say she likes dark chocolate. So that's what we were doing for Henny, which I've got to do. We've got to sit down and go through what I've got in my box to the colours to what we're going to make her one out and work out what we're going to do with hers. So that is that blanket. It's half done. I like to take my time to make sure that I do. Yeah, we'll get her old gold. Yes, definitely the old gold. And that's got to have the black. So when I'm actually finished with this one, the black will go around the edge. So that would be that one that'll get done. That's in my bag. This is one of the bags that I can get from my local supermarket, Woolworths. And it's a freezer bag, so you can put your freezer stuff in. But I don't use it for my freezer stuff. I use it for a bag to carry my my work around in. So if I go and sit over the shopping centre and have a hot drink, or at McDonald's with a hot drink, or somewhere where they sell a hot drink, I take it with me and do it with me. But at the moment, I don't do it. Didn't take it with me the other day only because it's been raining. Even though it's got a lid that I can close it, zip it up, and it won't get wet. But I don't. I have taken it before, but I try not to when it's raining. Racine said beautiful bag. Yeah, we do get some beautiful bags, Racine. We do. And I got one here. I can show you the one here that I've got, which is I used it yesterday when I went to knitting club, which would have been your Thursday. I went to knitting club yesterday and I used it because all I was taking was my yarn for stocking to make my stockings. And I'll just mark off my line so then I know that I'm up to using a new colour. And at our local Spotlight store, which is our yarn shop, which will probably be like your Michael's, we can buy these bags. And you see, it has Spotlight on it. And we can get it then, and also lets us know that join our VIP club today. Shop online. We're on Facebook and that. But I'm not sure how you guys go with our Spotlight store. I don't know whether they would deliver to America. I mean, it's like us if we want to go get something from Walmart or Hobby Lobby, they won't send to Australia. We've got to rely on someone that lives in America to send us the stuff. But we can get these bags, and they also we can get them in different colours. There's a black. They have them in a black one. There's this one. Oh, and I did have an Easter one. I didn't show you. I didn't show you the Easter. There was an Easter egg one because with Easter coming up, but I used it to take the loveys in. Excuse me. And what I do is when I take them up the hospital, I always say to depending on which department they're going to, I say to them, I don't need my bag back, especially palliative care. And especially at palliative care, I say to them, no, just take them to if a patient needs the bag, take it, and then at least that way they get to send them home, send them home to their Eden sent me a picture of her breakfast, so that way it can go onto my video. And that, so but then I also I have a lot of bags because I do like to then it makes it easy to carry things. But then I also have this one, Racing. I have no idea where I got this. Oh, I got it from Coles. Our Coles is our supermarket where we go and get our groceries from. Where I know your Coles is spelled different and you use it for something else. But this is this one, and it's just you can pack your shopping in it. But I use it. It's under my table, and it's got the wool in there. My yarn in there at the moment that I'm using. But I also put my hats in there, so then I know where to take. So I've got them, and I can do as many as I can for in there. And that's I've been in some states don't have plastic bags. You have to buy paper sacks or take your groceries in carts or boxes. Yeah, in our country, we used to be able to get the grocery bags for free when you packed your own stuff. But when we had Aldi's, Racing said I like those bags. When we got Aldi's, I like them too. When we got Aldi's, they don't pack nothing. You've got to put it up on the conveyor belt, then you've got to pack it in your trolley to pack. So you have to take your own bags, or you've got to buy. I think it's the 15-cent bags, which are like the cardboardy type bags, the paper bags, or you can buy bags like this one. This is, I found it at the vintage, which you got to have these ones, or that freezer bag that I showed you. They you got to buy them, and Coles and Woolies are now the same. I like those bags. Now and and that you've got to go with them. Some shops do still have plastic bags, but they charge you for you. So some will say, "Oh, it's 10 cents." Some will say, "Do you want a 20-cent bag?" Some will say, they're 15 cents." But if you want a plastic one, that you get charged. When I go to the chemist shop, they're still using the plastic bags because it advertises their company on it. So that way you've got no choice but to have that one. But the plastic bags don't go astray because I can actually use them as protective and take them up, stuff up to the hospital and whatnot. So, and whatnot. I do that. So, or I use them to for other things that I need to do or something. So Eden says, I love Aldi's. Yeah, Aldi's are, depending on what you're after for Aldi's, because I know Aldi doesn't have everything in the store that you want, but yeah, they are pretty well good, Aldi's. So the Nightbot says, what's in your cup? Please remember to hydrate and don't forget to dehydrate too. So, and whatnot. So make sure that you do all that. So and whatnot. Now I'm using my lemon, as the colour said lemon, when my yarn the black isn't splitting on me. So now I'm using the lemon because that's what I'm up to doing now. So I can get that one done. And after I do this one, I've got 2 more to do with these colours, and then I'm doing a different colour with the black. So plus whatever's left of this one, I will the lemon, if there's enough left, it'll go on my scrap blanket to do for the hospital, which I got plenty more of the yellow there to do. So yeah. I don't like it when the yarn splits. It looks horrible, but I got him. Hopefully. No, I didn't. It still splits. We'll try now. Because it felt like it had split. That's because it did split. Nothing worse when the yarn splits. That's it. Now I'm right. So let's now do this. And like by saying, keep this a safe place. That's what we've been doing. We've been doing all that night, but thank you for reminding us about doing that. Because we like a nice safe place and a safe spot and everything. So you are a good boy for telling us all about that. And you deserve a break once when we finish. Not just yet, but when we do. So, because I'll probably be on for a little bit longer. I don't know how much longer, but I'm going to try. I think Eden's making some noise in her bedroom because I can hear her moving. Unless she's going to come in here. But I don't know. I doubt it because she said she had to put her phone on charge. All right, I'm leaning over this way is because I got my pen and paper. I don't use a stitch counter. I use the old-fashioned way, pen and paper. So I do prefer pen and paper Because if I use this, I'm not one for using the stitch counter or the road counter, whatever you want to call it. I rather use pen and paper because I've always got plenty of pens and always got plenty of paper. So I do the old-fashioned way, just the way I like to do it.
Right.
Yes, are you okay, Eden?
Yeah.
I think Eden's coming back in. Are you?
Yeah, just for a minute.
Okay. Is your phone on charge?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you put this on my card on Monday?
Okay, on your card on Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. No worries. I can do that. I just shared you out. Thank you, Racine. Yeah, we're trying to stay. I attempt to try and do an hour, but now I'm trying to attempt to go a bit longer. Providing I can providing I can do it. Because there are sometimes that I can't always get there. So, but I try and do a bit longer, sort of thing. And I've always got, I like showing what I'm doing and everything. And, and I enjoy the company. That's what it's all about, the company. Sometimes I'll stop because I need to count if I'm doing one that I need to count with. And, if I need to count, well, yes, I will stop and count. You're welcome. Thank you very much for doing all that, Racine. I just need to get my watch hours back up because I've lost a lot of watch hours. And it's hard to get them back up. I stopped doing hey Timmy, how are you? Hey Lisa love, how you been, Timmy? Are you feeling better? Because I know you haven't been well. So are you feeling much better now? I hope so. Hey Eden, says Timmy.
Hi, Timmy.
Eden just sang out and said, hi Timmy. And Timmy says hi to Racine. What's the weather like in your part of America, Timmy? Are you cold and whatnot? And she said, no, just woke up. Okay. Well, your body must have needed the sleep and the relaxation. You must have needed it. So as long as you're resting and taking it easy, so you can get rid of that horrible cough that you had, we do need you better. So, but I'm trying to stay on as long as I can because my oldest daughter's at the Vinnie store, which is the op shop, because she's gone there to help a young girl who needs one-on-one. But apparently an incident happened last week with her because Lara wasn't in because Lara couldn't go because she hurt her thumb. And an incident happened and the young girl that she's helping, something happened and they couldn't get, and and because because she has a disability to her, but a lot of disability young people need a lot of one-on-one, and when that structure's been compromised and you get somebody new in, it freaks them out. And then she started to, and the lady that was in last week is not a very nice lady, and we're thinking she has said something, and this young girl got herself in such a state that she made herself sick. So Lara's hoping that she'd be in today, and so she can get to try and ask her exactly what had happened last week. Because, it's the poor things have sort of got herself into such a state that she had no idea what she was yeah, so and Racine said, "Hey Timmy," and Eden said, "Hey Timmy." Timmy said, "Yes, cold and going low on the temperature." Oh, good. I'm supposed to have an appointment Monday, but my doctor is out of town. Of course, they picked the perfect time to go out of town when they've got their appointment books are booked up with appointments, and they decide to go out of town. So now you've got to wait for him to come back. Well, that's not fair, is it? Not fair at all. So, but yeah, so that's how are you all doing? Well, I'm doing good. Not bad for a Saturday morning. It is 10:39 a.m. here on a Saturday morning, and we've had some wet weather. But other than that, we are going okay. We've had wet weather since about Tuesday, I think it is. So, but going good. We're all good. We're good, Timmy, says Eden. Yeah, we're good. So we're just sort of doing everything. So you can't complain, we're still around. I'm still here to annoy everybody. That's how I look at it. I'm here to still, have fun with my friends and hang out with them and whatnot. So you've been missing chat with my, yes, been missing chat with my bestie. Sorry, I think, was I there yesterday? Oh, I had you running yesterday, last night, my time, Timmy. I was listening, but I was on a phone call. My friend Tanya rang me, and we were having a chit chat because we hadn't spoken for a few days, and I wanted to make sure that everything with her was okay. So I was there, I was listening, but I was also on the phone call, which makes it hard to do. Luckily I have an iPad to be able to run things, so which is good. So which I can do. Oh, good. I saw you were on, so I'm here first. Yes, and then we'll, I'll be home later to go on to watch your live if you go live, Timmy. So hopefully this time I'll get to chat instead of me chit chatting to everybody else. Yes, I saw. No worries. Yeah, I was there. I was there. I was there in spirit. I thumbs it and I had you running. So just makes it hard because I like to try and catch up with everybody, but there's never enough hours in the day to be doing anything these days. So I'm there trying to get there. And, I try and get there for everybody. It's not easy to what. And like you say, there's never enough hours in the day to do anything. So we try to. At what time do you normally go live, Timmy? I think it's about 8 o'clock our time at night time, Eden. You're in bed asleep. So you'll probably have to watch the replay. 5:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for her, but it's about 8 o'clock for us, I think. Or something like that, because you've got to remember they've had a time, the US has had a time change and ours goes back next weekend. So at the moment the times are all over the place. So yeah, I'm asleep. Yeah, you're normally asleep when I do watch Timmy. So yeah, so you will have to watch the replays and leave a comment on the replay for her. And do that. Because that's your only way of seeing Timmy then. Because like I said, us being that far ahead, it's yeah, yes, Eden, you need your sleep, sweetie. That she does. That she does. So, but yeah, we've I think it's about 8 o'clock our time, Eden, that Timmy normally goes live for us, and she goes for about an hour, like what I do, sort of thing, and whatnot, and everything like that. So yeah, but I'll got to get in and whatnot. So yes, I'll catch the replay, but I forget to comment. Good on you, Eden. Even if you give Timmy 2 love hearts, and that way, you sort of, that'd be me. I'll be watching while I'm knitting or crocheting, and then by the time I think about, oh yeah, I better comment. The live's finished. Okay, thank you very much. We do watch Timmy, but it's sometimes I'm doing some, and I'll be listening and I'll be letting you run, and then by the time I go to do something, oh man, I'll have to watch the replay to leave a comment. Timmy, do you knit or crochet? I think I can't remember. I think Timmy does, but Timmy will soon let us know whether she knits or crochets. Hopefully, with a bit of luck, she will let us know. So, I think she does. I know, I think she does. I can't remember. It's hard to keep up with a lot of people, what a lot of people do, but I know a lot of them do knit and crochet, but I know which ones do knit and crochet and which ones I'm unsure of. But I think I remember Timmy saying something about knitting, I think, or crocheting or something. Like, it's a lot to try and remember on a lot of things, so I do try. I try my best to try and remember everything, but I'm only human. Oh, I crochet, but I know how to knit, yet no needles, so was going to ask my bestie about using the chopsticks instead. Haven't you worked out how to do that yet, Timmy? You were going to work it out. You didn't shave them down, because I don't know where I still haven't even done it with chopsticks yet. So hey, but Timmy, I reckon if you use chopsticks, you'll need because of the way, if you don't want to sand them down to make the pointy bit like this, I reckon if you got yarn that's thick enough that you could probably do with thicker yarn. Instead of doing I think my 8 plate is your worsted weight, which is this one. I reckon if you got one that's about this thickness or a little bit more thicker, don't sand them down. See how you go knitting like that. I'm not that hard. Do you want to knit? Just buy some needles. No, we were just the other day, Suzanne, when we were talking about it. Timmy had asked if I'd used the chopsticks, and I said no, I haven't. That'd be something to. I said that'd be something to learn. Timmy said she's highly skilled with knitting. I'm not that good at knitting, but I do my best at what I do. But I thought, what a good idea. I'll have to go and have a look to see if I can get some chopsticks and see how I go with that bit of yarn and see how it turns out. It might turn out, the scarf might turn out really nice, I reckon. No funds to purchase needles right now. Yeah, that's the problem, And sometimes if you're going past an Asian shop that uses chopsticks, they might let you have them for nothing. And that's the problem, isn't it? When you don't have the funds to buy things, it does make it hard to go and purchase anything like that. So, which is good. So, I mean, it's that's one way of doing it, Timmy. Do you go when you go down to your local shops? Is there an Asian shop that might be able to give you chopsticks for free? And then that way you might be able to try them. And when you do have the funds, Timmy, I don't know whether it will work for you. Do you ever go to your thrift store? Because sometimes they have needles going out, selling them. So and whatnot. There may be thrift stores to get needles. Suzanne had the same idea as what I just did. That they might have some when you've got, I don't know how much they charge them at. Oh, good idea. I know Seta from Seta's place. She went the other week to the thrift store and she got two jumpers. Um, was it cotton jumpers or wool jump? I know it was two knitted jumpers, and she unpicked them and wound them up, and now she's using that yarn to make a different project. That's and there is another channel I follow. Is it Mel's Universe? Um, even said good idea. She goes to the op shops and she also buys certain crochet or knitted stuff, and she'll do the same, reuse the yarn for something else, or if something can be mended, she mends it and then redonates it to another group. So, which would be a good idea. Eden said, "Yeah, cotton, yeah, like that." And it's amazing on what you can do with knitted items that you only have to buy at the thrift shop to reuse again, because it does save a bit of money in that way if people can do that. That's one idea of doing it. And sometimes too, um, look at your local market, like what Kelly goes to the market where she is in Pennsylvania. Go to your local market like that. You never know who'll be there trying to sell stuff as well. Because you never know, because and even garage sales. If you go to garage sales as well, they often have. I'm working on a gift for another though. Hey, that's okay. But you can always, sometimes to go to those, just giving you some ideas so when you do have the funds, Timmy, to be able to do it, maybe, the thrift store, your local market, garage sales, if people are having garage sales. Sometimes the deceased estates are the best to go to. My library knitting group have lots of free supplies. Well, there you go. If you go to your, I mean, it's the same with my knitting group where I go. There's another lady that she doesn't do the knitting group with us, but she knows how to crochet and knits as well. So she often says if I need the yarn to go to it, and it's the same where Eden volunteers at the hospital. She's always in the Eden's volunteer always says if I need yarn, there's yarn there for me to that I can take if I need to. If I need to. Um, and I think also too our local library does the same thing. It has the things, the supplies for free as well. I haven't been to it as yet, which I should actually go to it, but I hadn't got to that far as yet. which I'm going to have to, sort of go to it. I have to frog my line because I did the wrong colour first. And but you try those sort of places, Timmy, if you can get down to them, because you'd be surprising on what would be out there to help you, But just sort of we're just trying to give you some ideas. If you don't want to do it, that's okay. Garage sales are good. They are, aren't they, Eden? I went to a deceased estate, and where I used to work in childcare, I thought I'll get some of these picture frames. I thought it'd be nice to, display different children's pictures in them, you know. And when I took them in to give them to work, and another lady came along, she said, "Oh," said, "who brought the salt and pepper photo frames?" I said, "I brought photo frames, but I don't know what they were called." She said, "Can I buy them off of you?" And I said, "Just take them. I brought them just so we can have them here at the at the creche, the childcare." And she ended up buying them off me because she was after them and she could never find these certain picture frames. And I said, "Just take them." So she ended up giving me the money for them. So, but that was just a fluke on picking up, and they were still in the covers. They hadn't even been taken out of the plastic, so they were still wrapped up, brand new. They were, and I think I paid. I think it was no more than $10, but I had picked up quite a few of them. But the people were just happy to just to get rid of them. They needed just to get rid of them, so I thought, yep, I'll take them. Oh, cool, said Eden. So I said, yeah. So I thought, oh well, I'll just take them, sort of thing. And sometimes I'll look, and they'll also have yarn too, going as well. But I haven't been to a garage sale for ages, which I should actually start going. But when I can, I'll check my thrift store, but not until the sickness is over. Yeah, that is understandable too. Yeah, so you sort of check them out because you just never know what is there, Timmy, because we just might help you there in that way to save a little couple pennies, maybe, for you. And also look at, when if you do check out some knitting needles from them, even check out some of the knitted jumpers, because you can unpick them if you know how to pick them the right way to reuse the yarn again. Because you'd be surprised on what people do with certain things. So it's just an idea for you. Come up with some ideas, sort of thing for you. I hope that helps. It helped you out for that bit. Sort of thing, to help you out in that way. And I think Eden said something about time for another coffee, that which I did read it, but I didn't say it. Yes, I'm excited, but I can be patient. Yeah, well, that's true. We all can be, I will wait for you outside Banksy Gardens when you go to the chemist. Okay, we'll do that. What we might do is, even tomorrow before, we might, oh yes, taking them apart is easy. All right, cool. I just thought, that might help you save a little bit of money, and you might be able to make some things to resell. Sell them, and so that way you can make a little bit more money. And what we'll do is we'll leave a little bit early, but maybe sit down at the TAFE, and I'll go into Chemist Warehouse and come back out that way, and then we'll go back to the luncheon tomorrow. Coffee does sound good. Oh, Chris, you popped out the Chris, you popped out of the chewbucca tree. Have your bushes. As soon as we mentioned coffee. Yes, thank you very much. You're welcome, Timmy. If I can come up with some ideas, I'm happy to share them. I haven't done that myself, taken them apart, but Hey, if it's going to work to help someone save a little couple pennies, well, why not? Do you need a coffee? Do you Chris? You're welcome to fly over to Australia and we can make you one. We'll leave at 9. And a hot cocoa for Timmy. Well, we don't have to be there till about 11:30, but we can leave about 10 o'clock, 10:30, or 9:30. But we will. I've got to get the scripts out later to get made up. So we'll do that. I'll do that in a few minutes. We'll get them out. So with marshmallow, Timmy. I don't know if Timmy has marshmallow with her cocoa. If we buy a hot chocolate at the one near our doctor's surgery, that sounds good, Lisa. LOL. Well, if you come to Australia, we can give you plenty of coffee. There's a lot of coffee places around. And we can take you to Brunswick, where Little Italy is, and we can take you there for a nice hot chocolate, a hot drink, hot coffee. But we'll get your scripts out in a few minutes and whatnot, because if you want to have another hot drink, we're going to have to go down and make one. No marshmallows, Eden. Well, that's fair enough. I'm not a marshmallow person with my hot chocolate either. I'm happy without it. When we go around to get our hot drinks from around the coffee shop near the hospital doctors we go to, I get it on the side. I don't get it in because Eden has it. Do you need my concession card? I will for tomorrow, Eden. Give it to me later. Because I don't need it at the moment. You can do that. Give it to me later or tomorrow. That we can do. So that way we can do that. And Nightbot's reminding us to be respectful. Thank you, Nightbot, for saying that to us and making sure that we do keep this a safe place, because I want all my friends to feel safe being here on my channel. We want them all to be safe. Eden says, I'll eat your marshmallow. Of course you will. And you always do that. You always have mine. Okay, Eden, Timmy said you can have her marshmallow too. I'm not a marshmallow person, to tell you the truth. I just like my hot drink as it is. Racine's asked for a joke. Nightbot said, Racine, what is a witch's favourite subject in school? Spelling! And that way they can cast a spell on somebody. Suzanne said, Lisa, do you prefer to knit or crochet? At the time, I liked my knitting, but now that I've gotten into crocheting, I'm getting more into the crocheting than I am the knitting. But now I sort of think I'll do some knit at the moment. I haven't done any knitting for a while, so I thought I'll do a bit in crocheting, a bit in knitting, a bit in crocheting. So that way I give my hands a rest of one or the other. But I do prefer to crochet a lot now, which now I know how to do my granny square properly and whatnot. So I prefer the crocheting now because it uses up more yarn. Because the more yarn I use, the more I can go and save up and get more yarn. And I like to donate all my stuff. So the more I donate, the more I make, the more I crochet. So yeah, Eden asked for a joke. What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? An ear elephant. Ear elephant. You know that word. I have trouble pronouncing it. Irrelevant? Okay. OMG, gosh, Racing, that was funny. Wasn't that funny? It was. It was fair. Do you crochet? Uh, do you know crochet uses more yarn than knitting? Yep, I've worked that out. Mind you, Suzanne, what Templar yarn I had. I'm down to one with all the crocheting I've done with it. I had bags on top of bags on my bedroom floor full of yarn, which now I am down to a tub of yarn because with crocheting, I used up a lot of yarn. And I've been calculating how much yarn I've been using from the 1st of November 2025 till I think it was one day in February. I've got to redo a new one to take, and I've already done within since the 1st of November 23, I think it was 23,000 meters. And we've been trying to work out how long it takes, how many months it'll take me to get to 93,000 meters, because that's how long that Chris, Sam, and Sam from Sam's Young Basket, worked out. If I get to 93,000 meters, that's how far it takes me to get to my place to where Sam lives. So we've been trying to do. I'm about 70 meters, 70,000 meters away from doing that. I could even be a little bit closer because I have used up more yarn since then. But it's something I need to actually sit down and do a video, because I think I'm due to give you guys a new video on that to see how far that I have done. And I've only got that far because of the crocheting. That's the only reason why I've used up more yarn. If I was knitting it, I wouldn't have been that far. So crocheting a blanket is faster for me, but uses more yarn. That's what I found, Suzanne. I had knitted two blankets last year for palliative care, which is your hospice care. I did that. Two of them took me ages to do. But when I do, and then when I crocheted them, I got them done quicker. And that is one reason why also I got a lot of my yarn used, which is good because, like I said, the more yarn I use means the more money I save up and the more money I can go and buy yarn. So I do a corner to corner to make a quick blanket. That's what I'm going. That's my next thing that I want to learn to do: the corner to corner, and whatnot. I've just been doing the granny square ones, but I do want to do the corner to corner ones. So I will be learning to do that one as well, and I want to do that. Have Sam teach you the corner to corner. So that Sam is going to be doing. Sam did say to me when I'm ready to do the corner to corner, she'll teach me how to do that one as well. The one like K and K have done. So yeah, she said she did say she's going to teach me how to do that one. And I'm so grateful that, I've got someone like her that will teach me to sort of do that sort of thing. So which is good. Because that'd probably be nice to do in like drink lots of water, everyone. Definitely. Oh, my water's on the other side of the room. I've got to go and I've got to bring it over to me, and I forgot to bring it with me. So yeah, so Sam's going to teach me how to do that as well. So which is good. So I can have the knowledge on doing a few different blankets. Because I think that'd be nice to do a corner to corner one as well. Thanks for that reminder, Susan, because I really do need to drink some more water as well. I haven't got to that stage as yet. But we do need to drink plenty of water. We do. Because our body is made up of, I think, is it 75% water? I think that's how it is. Don't quote me because I really, not really sure, but I'm sure our body is at least 70% water. So we do need water for our bodies and water to flush out our kidneys to make sure that they are good to go. And we do need the water. So, okay, so Racine has, Lisa, I just sent you 2 emails. One to see that you got the right address and 2 triangles. Sure. All right, I'll go and have a look now. C to C is fun and only double crochet stitches and chains. Well, I can double crochet because that's what I'm doing with the one that I'm doing now. All right, Racine, let me go and have a look at my email while I'm talking to you guys. And then if it is, then I'll be able to all right, so I got one from Suzanne for the all right, I didn't want to go into that one. All right, so Suzanne, I did get your one, and it's got highly okay. All right, so I will do yours, Suzanne, once I'm finished with the live. And whatnot. So and Racing, yes, I've just sent you back an email to say yes, I got it. And let's have a look. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay, so stitches tournament stitches 26. Okay. All right. I'll check that one out later as well. So yes, I did get both of your emails and they are there. And I'll be able to look at them properly later, and then I will send you the stuff for you, Suzanne, once I am finished on my live, and we will send you the photo of it for you. So I will leave my email. I will leave that up there, and that will then that way I will do the sure you may be over the sure you may make it up over 5 weeks. Okay, because yeah, you got there at least at Christmas I needed a stocking. You'll go and get it and send it you that one also. All right, yeah, because that'll be good. And that the what you sent Racine in there, that was what it's what did it say? You sent about the is ready for your next one. So I just click in there and have a look to see about the shores, do I? To see about doing that. I'll have to have a look at that once I'm off the live, so then that way I can properly check that one out. So and Suzanne said, "Thank you. You're welcome, Suzanne. I'm just happy that I'll be able to send it to you, so then that way you've got it, so you can check that one out. So and whatnot. But as soon as I'm finished here, I will post. I will send you the link, and then that way you'll be able to have it. Which I should. What I'll do is while I've got my phone in my hand, I will take it as sorry guys, just trying to I will take a photo, so then that way um when I get it finished here I'll be able to send it to you. But let's just hope that I can get a decent photo for you to make it easy for you to have. So then that way you can actually see it, and I'll sort of fix it up for you. So so when we're off the live, I can, sort of send it to you to so you've got it. Just trying to make sure that I can. And then maybe you might, Lisa, I found you the Christmas stocking from Tom Daly's Christmas stocking also in your email. Oh, okay. Oh, beautiful. I didn't see Tom Daly's one, but I did watch the show that he had out, but I reckon that would be nice to see his Christmas stocking too. Thank you, Racine. That'd be nice to actually um that would be so nice to see. So I will check that out as well. So all right, um Suzanne, I did you need help? What did I need help for? Racine, do you have a link for that triangle short, or is it your own design? Says Timmy. No, I think it's a design that you're following, isn't it, Racine? I'm okay for the minute, Eden, but I'll soon let you know if I do. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. Oh, sorry. All right, so I'll have to watch him on watch day one advert stock and knit along. Let's get knitting. Okay, well, all right. I'm going to definitely watch that Racing. Definitely, because I think that would be nice to actually do the one that he's doing. Timmy's has asked for a joke, and Nightbot says, Timmy, what do you call a fashionable lawn statue with an exciting sense of rhythm? A metro groom. Nightbot. Oh my gosh, LOL. That is just so funny. That is just hilarious. Geez, Nightbot. What will you come up with next? What will you come up with next? Yeah. The triangle short is from Marley Bird. Now that's something that's the one that you just sent me in the email. Is that right? Oh, I see. Okay, thank you very much, Racing. Now that would be a good one to go and look at as well. So I'll go, but I will be going to look at it. So which would be good. So I was sewing this up. So, but yeah, I'm glad that we can able to share each other's stuff like that because it's always nice to be able to share and help each other out on different things. So I think that would be good, an excellent one to do. I will go back and have a look at that. I think a Metrogram might put me back to sleep or Lisa, Tom did it over 13 days. Okay, that's okay. I don't mind doing, if it's got to be done over 13 days. But I think once you get to knowledge to what he's doing and you'll be able to memorize or write it down, you'll be able to do it for yourself then. Yes, Lisa Racing said. Is Marley Bird short a knit or crochet? I think it's a crochet one, Suzanne, with a crochet short. Because I think Racing only mainly crochets, don't you, Racing? Because I don't think I've ever heard you say you knit. I'm sure she only says she crochets. I could be wrong, but I'm sure that's all Racing said she does is this crochet. So Racing will soon tell us. So, and I think Marley Bird does both. Oh, okay, Marley. Yeah, I'm not sure because I've never gone through Marley Bird, but I know Racing. I think only crochets, but as far as a Marley Bird goes, I'm not sure on that one. But I know Racing Timmy said she thinks she does both, so I'm not really sure. So Marley Bird does knit and Robin is to crochet. Oh, so there's two ladies. So one knits and one crochets. Okay. Well, there you go. So one does one and one does the other. Well, that's a good idea because if one of your friend knits and the other one crochets, well, you there you go. Racine does both. She knits and crochets. But it's good to have a group like that can do one friend does one and the other does the other. Because in that way, if someone only wants to knit, at least your friend can show you how to knit things. And then your other friend that can crochet does the crochet part of the podcast. You know, sort of thing. So, which is good. So, which is good. Okay, thank you very much, Racing, says Timmy. Well, I'm glad that we, can help each other, which is good. So, but might go in a few minutes because I think it's almost time for another hot drink, and I want to try and send the pattern off to Suzanne, and I'm gonna get going in a minute because my good neighbours, the mother is starting to yell at the kids, so obviously the kids aren't doing what they're doing, and I don't want you to have to put up with that. I'm crocheting the pattern, it's so much easier. So, all right, she's getting a little bit loud now. Marley pattern does a lot of lace, and I have hard time doing it. Well, that's fair enough, Reese. And if you've got a hard time doing lace, but can you, if she does it in lace, can you do it in a different ply yarn? Instead of doing lace, can you do it with something different? I mean, I don't know how that would work, but can you do it different where she uses lace? Can you use something different? I mean, I don't know how that would work. That's what I was asking if you need help to send the pattern. I probably let me see once I finished here, Eden. If you come in, we can work it together. So, but I will be getting going in a minute because we all don't want to hear this neighbor because she gets angry and she speaks in her own language, and I'm not going to not going to have YouTube have a go at me. And she can use certain swear words that she can't use in her language, so we're going to do the right thing and get going in a minute. Because I don't want to be copyrighted or anything or have a point to my name. I'm trying to do all the right things. Because I don't need YouTube having a hissy fit with me. Because I put a lot of work into what I've done with my channel, and I want to be able to keep it and have fun with my friends and hang out with my friends. And I don't need people destroying that. So, we don't need neighbours yelling. I know I should be fine, but I'm not taking the chance, Eden, because it's not worth it. It is not worth it, and I'll have to get going soon anyway, because I'll need to because it's 11:30, and I'll have to start going anyway. Because if you want another coffee, before I've got to go over the shops. Well, we've got to start doing it now because it's getting close to it's 11:30, and I'll have to leave home around about 12:30. So yeah. All right, guys. I've been on for nearly 2 hours. I am going to get going, so that way I can send the pattern off to Suzanne and whatnot. And I will be back, and there'll be videos going out, and then there'll be the video from our lunching tomorrow that will go out as well when when we get there. And Eden said, "Fair enough, yeah, because because I'll have to go over the shop soon for us to do our shopping. Because while Lara's at the mini store helping this young girl, well, our shopping's been moved back for the afternoon, so that's why I'm able to do the live now. So we'll go and do that. So I want to thank you all for coming and spending nearly 2 hours with me. And I've enjoyed the company. I've enjoyed the conversation. That's been really, really good. And I do hope you all get the chance to have a great night. And I enjoy you all again by this time. But thanks for coming, Racine and Timmy and Chris and Shakita and Suzanne. And thank you, Lisa and Eden, for the chat. Take care. Safe hugs to your of it all. Yeah, say good hugs to everything and that, and have fun. At least let me know if you do any of the. Let me know if you do any of the email. Yeah, I will, Racine, and I'll let you know. Sometimes if I get busy, I do get busy at times, and I do go back and I'll have a look and everything. Hey, Jonathan, we're just about ready to leave. Good to see you, Lisa. You too, Chris. We're just about ready to leave, Jonathan, and sorry that you're just coming in just as I'm going, but I have been on for quite a while, and I need to go and do a couple of things, and then I'll be heading over to the shop. So, but I will be back because there'll definitely be. I don't know whether I'll do another live later on tonight. Maybe I might get bored, but I try and do some in the morning, some at night, depending. I try and get myself out there. I don't want to, you guys get sick and tired of seeing me, but I do try to do that. So, but yeah. So, and Timmy's going, it's all good, Racing. Racing said, hi, Crossover, said Suzanne. Hi, Jonathan, said Timmy. And thank you for joining us, Suzanne. And are you going live, Jonathan? He may be, I'm not sure. Have a productive day, Lisa and Eden. We will be, and I hope you have a great night as well. And we will see you. Jonathan, sorry for being late. Just got home from work. Hey, that's okay. Don't be sorry. If you got to work, you've got to work. And Suzanne was just, Timmy was just asking if you were going to go live, Jonathan. I'm not sure if you were. Okay, see you all. Thank you, Timmy. Bye bye, Eden. Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming. And look, Timmy, just keep an eye out on Jonathan just in case he does go live. He may do his live when he gets home. I'm not sure. I just, I try and, you know, sort of thing, I try and keep up with everyone, but does it work? No. So, what can I do with that? That's just me. I do what I need to do, and he said, I'm not. Okay, he's not doing it to me tonight, so for you, maybe in the morning when he's going to work. If he has time, if he's got to work tomorrow, he's probably got a few things to do and he's probably going home to relax. And oh, okay, Jonathan. Oh, that's good. At least we know. I'm not sure. I don't go looking to see who's actually live or not because there's a lot of people I probably don't follow or I haven't checked. So you never know who's live. Somewhere along the line, someone will be. All right, guys. Well, we'll catch up with you, and I will definitely see you all on another day with another live, and hopefully by then I might have the last 3 black and yellow stockings done to show you, and then starting on the new lot and doing some more crocheting. So bye everyone, have fun.